Hey everybody, welcome back to my latest edition of What in the Hell Did I Buy Now? So where are my junk journalers? This video is specifically for you. Have you ever wondered where to get some of the best junk journaling supplies out there? All kinds of great places, all kinds of recommendations that I have, but I went on, well, I'm going to say a little. I went on a tiny junk journaling shopping adventure, and I am going to show you everything I got, and it's going to blow your mind. So we are going to start out today with some products from, get all my papers out of my way. We're going to start out today with some products from Vintage Press Studio. So I'm going to pull these out, and we have just all kinds of amazing stuff here. So I have some fabric ephemera. These are called Crafty Cuts. And I'm going to go ahead and open this so you all can see everything that's in here. This is super fun stuff. These make great add-ons to your pages. This is a great way to make the cover for your junk journal. This is all fabric that you can glue on. I forget which kind this is. It comes in different kinds. There's glue on and there's iron on fabric. So I'm gonna have to look at my instructions on this one and see what that is. But look at that cute little bicycle. And then we've got this with the lovely flowers. Just trying to make sure you all can see that okay. I hold things crooked sometimes. I love this one. This one is one of my favorites, as is this one right here. Now this is a different kind. So I think I have both in here. I think I have the iron-on in here, and I think I have the glue on in here. But look at that. How fun would that be as the background of your junk journal page? And then you just layer all the different kinds of ephemera on it to bring out those colors. A couple more of these. I like this one too. This would be a great cover if you're making a larger journal, like the kind you can make out of paper grocery bags. This would be beautiful on a pillow. So this might get set aside. And then we've got this here. So you can get these amazing, they're called Crafty Cuts. You can get these from Vintage Press Studio. And I'm going to set this aside. And then I have two kits. I have this Southern Charm junk journal kit. And then I have this Trendsetter junk journal kit. And we're going to open up the Southern Charm because this one is one that I am anxious to get started working on. And I do have my little instruction card in here. So you get instructions on how to use your fabric pieces. And then Serena has a YouTube channel, and she goes through on her YouTube channel how to put all of these things together. So you get not only just an amazing array of supplies for the journal, but you get tutorials on how to do it. And as I put these together, I will be doing tutorials as well, because the fun thing about these things is that you can mix and match. You can add your own embellishments, bring in your own things, and just do all kinds of different stuff. So it doesn't have to be done exactly the way you see it. So this is the outer cover of the little purse. So this right here, right? That's what that is. And then you've got all of your pages inside with instructions on each of the pages on how to do that. So this is your inside of your purse. These are your waterfall pockets and the waterfall pocket covers. And then you have just all these beautiful pages in here to make this amazing little junk journal. You have all these beautiful pieces of ephemera and the bows and just all kinds of stuff that you can do mix and match. You have these little lovely little tags. You add your own ribbon onto that. And this is really, really great high quality paper that these are printed out on. So these journals are just gonna hang in there for you for a while. And then you can also use these pieces on other types of junk journaling pages. So you can adhere these to a chipboard album. You could adhere them to a paper bag album, anything like that. So you just have so much creative flexibility here for your junk journal pages. And they'll give you ideas for other albums or other pages, as well as the trendsetter. So this is the trendsetter. It's a little folio type journal. So you get all the pages to do this, and you even got the little pocket on the cover. You do have pages in here to make a little mini passport. And then, you can add your boarding passes or anything like that as ephemera for your memorabilia from your trips. So that, there's something else in here. What did Serena send me? Oh, Serena sent me, I got some cardstock die cuts that go along with this as well. This is just a spring variety pack. So we're going to open this up and show you what's in here. So you have all of these options too when you go to Vintage Press Studio and shop. There's just all kinds of different die cuts that you can pick out. It's got some flowers in here, some really pretty butterflies. Look at this one. I love this one. That one. And then this, you got this little chair. Ooh, I know what I'm going to do with this. With this little bird cage, I have a chalk couture transfer that's a bird cage. This would look gorgeous on that if I did that in like a gray and then added that for the color. And look at this little VW. Isn't that the cutest? So you just have all these, and these are variety packs. So you just kind of pick your theme, and it's a little bit of a surprise of what you're going to get because you don't see it all on the website, but you see images of some of it, so you know. And then you have these little buttons, and you can add these to your journals, or you can put them on. I actually have a thing behind me. I don't think you can see it in the video that has like where I've added buttons that I've gotten recently for various things, because buttons are coming back. I wish I had my button collection from when I was in high school. Dating myself there. The other thing I want to show you, you can actually get some really good junk journal supplies from Amazon. And if you're kind of new to junk journaling and you don't quite have a stash of your own to start to pull from, or that feels a little bit intimidating, the amount of junk journal supplies you can get on Amazon relatively inexpensively compared to just sourcing from your own house is really great. I've gotten some really good stuff there. And the thing that I am so excited about right now are these paper packs. So this is a pack of 8. They come in these little books. So you could use this right here as a junk journal. Just leave the papers in there and add embellishments as you go. Great way to start out. But then you have all these amazing pages that you could pull out and use in your junk journals, use to create your own ephemera. These are amazing layering like pages to kind of tear apart and mix and match. And they're all sort of themed, right? So we've got this, which is, the red roses. And this one is, probably a little more blue and purple. This one I want to open because this one I'm super excited about as well. The little fairy garden type look there. There's a pink rose. There's a ballerina. Oh, and then this one with the daisy. I'm going to open that too and show you all what's in there. So there's some really good stuff in here. As I create with these, I will do some videos. Now this one has some winter themes in it, which is really cool. So this is that page. And then we've got like a winter scene right there. Another little bird cage with some butterflies. checking to make sure that when I hold this up, you all can actually see. And then you've got just sort of these basic wood grain pages, which are really great for backgrounds. And again, using these to tear pieces of other pages and layer these beautiful blue cabbage roses. This is just great. I love these. These are even better than I expected. I really only saw the covers when I was looking on Amazon. Look at that gorgeous page. And wasn't quite sure what to expect, but it was a good price. And for 8 different little paper packs, like, okay, this is going to be super fun. Oh yeah, this is great. This one's fun. This is all florals. And again, this is another one that you could use just as is for a journal, but also then pulling out the pages. And you've got some of these nice vintage photograph pages with like the clocks and the ledgers, which are very popular for junk journaling. I love this one in the back where you got your daisies and your little postcards. So lots of variety in here, lots of color schemes that you can work with. Very easy to mix and match just from these books in and of themselves. So I'm going to drop some links in the chat as if I am on Zoom. I'm going to drop some links in the video description for you where you can find these little books from Amazon, where you can find the Vintage Press Studio supplies. And then I am also going to drop a link for you to join my email list, because starting in a couple of weeks, we will be promoting a Junk Journal Spring Vibes event. So if you were in our Junk Journal Jubilee back in February and have hopped over into our Facebook group or just participated in that event, we are doing another event in May. And we're going to be starting really soon to promote that and get people on the waiting list and all of that. So if you hop on my email list, you will get a playlist of my 15 favorite, no, you will get a playlist of my favorite 15-minute crafts. And then also, as soon as that wait list is out for the Spring Vibes workshop, I will get that information out to you, and you can get all signed up for that and be ready to rock and roll when we go live with that event at the end of the month. So be sure to let me know what you thought about this video, and be sure to send me any questions that you have in the comments. And I will be back next week to show you all what in the heck I bought now. Talk to y'all later. Bye.